here we are out on the road, continue training for the 5K coming up in May. So some of you, if you were paying attention to my last vlog, I was wearing the stupid orange hat. I was going out for a jog and I said I would let you know how it went. So I was just trying out how I would do on the roads at the actual 5K distance, and which I hadn't done to that point. So I did it and I was slightly disappointed with how things turned out. My first mile, I would say, was pretty good. You know, I went out, just champion first mile, but then after that, I kind of hit a wall. And I attribute that to the way that I have been training, which is basically HIIT, high intensity interval training, for about 25 minutes. And that would make sense. That would explain why I was good for the first mile, but I hit a pretty solid wall after that. Basically, when I'm running, I have three things that I'm trying to think about. Number one is my VO2 max, so how much oxygen my heart and lungs can get into my muscles so they can do work. Two is my lactate threshold. Your lactate threshold, it's not lactic acid. When the lactate in your muscles starts to go up exponentially. I gotta increase my VO2 max, my lactate threshold, and then the third one is my mechanics of running. How efficient am I when I'm running? I don't want a lot of wasted motion. I feel like I'm pretty good with the mechanics of how I run, but I really need to improve my VO2 max and my lactate threshold. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. We're about to make some food. I think one thing that people really do is they overcomplicate healthy eating. They think they need to be running off to the farmer's market like every day just so they can eat healthy. And that's really not true. If you have foods that have a good long shelf life and are readily available and you do a little planning, you can eat healthy pretty much any time you want. So today we're gonna do something just as simple as some black beans and some brown rice. I'm gonna add a little vegan cheese sauce that I'm gonna make myself to jazz it up a little bit, make it more interesting. And you know, when you start making things for yourself and you have your own spices and your own sauces, that's when healthy eating really gets fun, because the food tastes great. You're doing it yourself, you know you're doing your body right. I used to do stuff like this Daiya imitation cheese every once in a while, and I still do imitation products or food substitutes like you know, veggie burgers and whatnot. But on the whole, I try to eat foods in their natural state, just do a little processing myself. Just because something is vegan doesn't mean that it's healthy. You really are trying to go after those nutritionally dense foods and foods that aren't very calorie dense. So as time goes on, if you can go more in that direction, you're gonna be really happy with the results. All right, enough talk, let's get cooking. I'm just gonna say that vegan cheese is the best thing that I've made since becoming a vegan. It doesn't taste exactly like cheese, but it's like cheese. Kind of like barbecue sauce is like ketchup, but they don't taste the same. But not only is it good on beans and rice, but it's good on potatoes. It's good for dipping things like homemade pizza in. It's just all around awesome. So I suggest you try it. And the nutritional benefits are way better than regular like nacho cheese. As you probably noticed, I threw the raw almonds right into the old blender here. This is a Vitamix. Vitamix is kind of like the Ferrari of blenders. This one was given to me as a gift and it was very much appreciated. I use it at least once a day on average. Sometimes I blend a couple things in a day. If you don't have a blender like a Vitamix, you might want to soak those almonds overnight just to soften them up a little bit for your blender. But if you do a lot of blending, I would suggest possibly looking into these because these are awesome. Okay, that's it for this week's vlog. Next vlog is gonna have some major changes. I'm not gonna say what they are, but definitely a step in the right direction. So take care, I'll see you next time. Is it impossible to achieve your fitness goals? Have you tried and failed over and over again? Don't feel bad. Millions of people can relate, but what most don't realize is that the main reason for this is the inability to change behavior, and that's why Gold Arrow has introduced fitness consulting. What is fitness consulting? It's having professional guidance through one of the most difficult endeavors that you will attempt. Consultants are more than just coaches and give you much more than just a plan. They provide knowledge, support, and techniques to get you through the barriers that have held you back. An app called Lose It is the key tool that connects you to your fitness consultant, making sure you are never alone. If you're serious about finally breaking through barriers and living out your vision, go to goldarrowfitness.com and click on Fitness Consulting. In the meantime, subscribe to Gold Arrow Fitness on YouTube for free content, workouts, recipes, and fitness tips. There's no better time than right now to start living your vision that you have for yourself. Join Gold Arrow Fitness and take the first step to a healthier you.